Welcome back, golfers. Today we're gonna show you 5 reasons why you might be slicing the ball, and then I'm gonna give you ways to train those moves out of your golf swing. And stick around for the end of this video. I have a giveaway for anybody who subscribes to this channel in the next 30 days. So what causes a slice? This is a good question to understand. If you know how to control a golf ball and make it create that shot shape, then we have a better chance of understanding why your miss might be that shot shape. So when you're coming into the golf ball and your path of your swing is working from the outside and across the golf ball, you're gonna see a slice, especially if you see that lead edge staying open and square at impact. You might also see a slice or a push slice if your path is coming down the correct path line, but you leave the face open. So as you're working through that ball and back to the left, if that face stays open, you'll see that pattern to the right as well. And today we're going to talk about 5 reasons why that might be in your swing. So reason number 1 that we might be slicing the ball is alignment. So we've seen this in my past videos, just talking about making sure our body has parallel lines from the body path and on the swing path to our target. If either one of these is off, it's going to change the way we deliver the club down to the golf ball. And if we're dropping our foot back, we could easily be coming over the top, which could cause us to come across. Or even if we are open to the target, that would also change our path and make us come more across that ball, creating that slice pattern to the golf shot. Cause number 2 of why we create a slice, and it's the dreaded over the top move. We get to the top of the swing, get our load, and then we just throw from the top and move forward. That will cause that club to come out in front of your path and then come across the golf ball, creating that slice pattern as well. Reason number 3, our grip. If you're looking down at your grip and you only see one knuckle or no knuckles, your grip's probably way too weak. So when you come into the impact, and if you fire those hips like we want you to, that face will be wide open. Reason number 4 you guys might slice. When you take the club to the top of the swing, and if you got a big cup in that lead wrist, and if you aren't able to bow that wrist back to flat as we come down, then you might end up in this position where that face is aiming straight up in the sky, and if you come into impact, that face is going to be wide open, and you're probably going to see quite a few different shots, but definitely you'll see the ball move to the right because that face will be staying open. Reason number 5 why you might slice: body balance. So if our body is moving forward into the golf ball or early extending through that golf ball, then our club's going to get taller and our hands are going to get higher, and it's going to make it harder for us to release through that golf shot, leaving that face open. So slice fix number 1, alignment. When we're setting up, I want you to grab an extra alignment stick, and if you can, this is what I call the 2x4 drill. You can also use like a cut up pool noodle or the backside of a ball tray, something that has a little bit of height. Place the 2x4 out in front of the golf ball just enough so your club is not hitting it. If you come over the top a lot, give yourself a little extra room. If you have graphite shafts, don't use something too hard because you could snap the graphite shaft. But the idea of this drill is to, number 1, get our alignment correct, and number 2, give us something to think about in our swing to keep us coming from the inside. Let me give you a demonstration. By doing this drill, it'll keep your path working from the inside and then exiting back to the inside. You won't, if you do it incorrectly, you'll hit that 2x4 or that object you put out in front. This drill will help you keep that swing working from the inside, exiting back to the inside. And if you do come over the top, you're gonna know it because you're gonna hit that object you placed out in front. So try this drill. Fix number 2, our grip. When you're setting up, set up in that left hand. Let the arm hang down, the butt of the club hits the back inside part of our lead leg. Now when you're looking down, see those 2 knuckles. Bring the right hand to the grip and you're ready to go. Those V's in that left hand or your lead hand will be aiming right toward that trail shoulder. And when you put your right hand in there, just naturally just let it come in together, cover up that right thumb, and those V's on that hand should be going to that right shoulder or that trail shoulder as well. Hit some shots, concentrating on making sure you get that feeling of keeping that grip right where it is. Don't let it shift around. It'll take you some time to get used to this feeling. A grip change is not easy. That grip is connected to everything that you're feeling in the golf swing, and it takes time to get comfortable with a stronger grip. Fix number 3 is for coming over the top. So if you are a golfer who takes to the back and then your first move is to throw the club out in front of you, I got 2 drills we're gonna work on for this. So number 1, without the golf club, so drop your club. We're gonna put that lead arm across the body, hook it, thumb towards that shoulder. We're gonna get into our golf posture. We're gonna allow the body to rotate back to our load and then just make your transition. Make your transition. So it looks like this, right there. So what that's doing is keeping that arm closer to that chest and eliminates that arm from breaking away and coming over the top. Part 2 of this drill. Once you set up to your golf ball, and once you take it to the club to your load position, from there, just shift your knees back to your swing path. Just like that. Your hands will move, but it's not because you're throwing the club, it's because your lower body is getting your hands to start moving towards the golf ball. So from there, we're gonna release to finish. So release the club to finish. And you can do this hitting golf balls as well. Set up, load, transition, swing to finish. Fix number 4 for your slice. If you're one of those golfers we talked about that cup your wrist right there, the top of your swing, and then have trouble uncupping it on the downswing, leaving that face open, or we might see that move where it's open, then I want you to first practice your backswing. That first move back, I want to see that wrist flatten out, right in that first move to toe up position. I also want to see that lead edge either vertical or slightly toed down. That will allow your club, the top of the swing, to flatten out. It'll be much easier for you to make the transition coming down with that flat wrist position at the top than that cupped wrist position. And now I got a drill for you to improve impact through this position. So what we're gonna do is take a half swing back and a half swing through. When we're going through that golf ball, what I want you to pay attention to is where that club face gets to. If we're controlling the golf ball properly, when we get to through impact, that lead edge is going to be vertically straight up and down for a straight shot. If we want to draw the ball, that face will be aiming towards the ground. If we want to fade the ball, that face will be going towards the sky. So when we do this drill, it gives you an easier chance with a mini swing to control their hands through impact and train them than if you're taking a full swing and just going after the golf ball, because what's going to happen is you're just going to go into your habits. So we need to train those habits out of you. We're going to take the club back, even with our stance, and then from there, we're going to allow the club to just go halfway through. Let me demonstrate. You guys probably couldn't see the club face through impact on that one. But what I saw was the lead edge straight up and down, and feeling those knuckles down or a flat left wrist on the backswing and maintain that going through. What we should feel is the back of our hand or the front of our palm working towards the target. What we don't want to feel is the back of our palm going away from us. So if it was front on, back of our palm going there, what I want to see is that through impact, and the other hand is pressing in. I don't want to see this, because then we're going to see a lot of poor shots out to the right with not much power. Fix number 5, and this involves our body balance. So when our body moves forward or backwards, it makes it hard for us to maintain our correct path. When we move forwards, we could be encrouching and the club could be going across our path, making us having to pull back our arms towards the target. And what we saw in our last video, when we move forward, it also locks our lower body out from moving properly through the golf ball. And for you to have to make some type of modification, sometimes it's bringing those arms closer to the body. And if you bring those arms closer to the body, what we feel is less ability to rotate and less ability to release that left side through the golf ball, which is going to cause that face to stay open and you to hit that slice. So how do we fix this? Simple way. Grab an alignment stick. Stand on that alignment stick right in your arches. This is going to give you the sense of feel of, if you move towards the toes, you're going to feel it. Move towards the heels, you're going to feel it. And you're going to be able to stay nice and balanced. Now we're going to take some rhythm swings, just moving back and forth on that alignment stick. Trying to feel your weight just staying right on the stick, not moving forward, not moving back. As you get comfortable with this, you can bring a golf ball out and do the same thing, but now with hitting the golf ball. Weight goes back, weight goes through, and you feel more balanced and controlled. If you do this properly, this can possibly help you fix that slice. Thank you guys for watching this week. I hope those drills will help you correct your slice. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'm going to be giving away a free box of TaylorMade TP5X to one lucky winner who subscribes in the next 30 days. Hope you guys have a great week. I'll catch you guys next time.